And blessings, divine blessings to you wherever you are. This is Empress Sue with the Kremnam Temple of African Spirituality. I'm coming to you with wisdom on, what I've talked about earlier, enlightened ancestors, on enlightened ancestors. But this topic is on dark disease. Someone will ask, now, what is dark disease? Well, dark disease are persons, individuals, groups of people that died in an emotional state, meaning that when they lived in the physical among the living, they were prone to anger. They angry people. They hold on to emotion. They hold on to hurt and bitterness. They never let go. They're quick to be violent. They're quick to hurt somebody. And so when these people struggle through the experiences in life and they die in the state of anger, still holding on to the emotion, they become dark disease. And so dark disease tend to be, they tend to be angry spirits. They tend to be very angry. They tend to be, violent and vicious. When they're attached to you, bad things happen. They flicker the light and they knock things over and they blow the light bulbs. That's the sign of them. They are a person just like us. And that is why it's very important to live a life of gentleness, a life of kindness, but most importantly, a life of letting go. You got to let go. You got to let go of your experiences that are bitter. It is hard to say than done, but with meditation, with ritualization, with affirmations, you'll be able to get through what has happened to you. Because if you don't and you hold on to it, you become a dark disease. Dark disease are people who did wrong to others. For example, slave owners are dark disease, definitely. People who rape others are dark disease. People who murdered others are dark disease. People who told a lie that got someone killed are dark disease because they said words that are not true, and then they live the rest of their life being guilty and being hunted, and is not able to tell the truth because this person had lost their lives based on what it is that they said that weren't true. Those who commit suicide are definitely dark disease. And dark disease are spirits that, okay, let me say this. We are made of earth, okay? We have earth materials in us, our bodies, our physical bodies, the bones, the organs, all of that was created or manifested through life by God taking the raw materials of earth and creating us, after which he put a divine spirit, and that's the God essence, that little light inside of our bodies. This little light belongs to the God essence. It belongs to the consciousness of divine. And so after we perish or after we transition, if we led a life of purity, that light goes back to the heavens and join the conscious divine realm. But if we are dark disease, meaning that we took our life in anger, in anguish, in pain, in hurt or whatever, we become earthbound. We become earthbound, meaning that the spirit lingers on earth. And it lingers, and that's why when you go by a house, there's a spirit in there, and they say the house is haunted. They won't let you come in because they feel like they're still living among the living, but they're not. And when they live in houses like that, if the house is not cleansed, can't do nothing with that house. Okay? And so, if you are an angry person, if you hold on to emotion, if you hold on to anger, you're quick to judge someone, you're quick to hit, you're quick to inflict pain, you might want to be careful. Unless, of course, your life doesn't really matter to you. But again, it's the sweetness of how you transition. If you are dying and you died in peace, if you're dying being surrounded by your family members and you died in peace, you gone. The body goes back to earth, the spirit go back to the divine conscious realm. But if you died, horribly died in pain, holding on to anger of the person that took your life, the person that ended your life with a lie, the person that ended your life with jealousy or hurt or whatever. You become a dark disease, and most of the time, dark disease tend to attack to their family bloodline. They look for that one person or those people in the bloodline that are having obstructions in their life, meaning that they having a struggle through life. They do drugs, they consummate easily, and they attract demons into the aura. So the dark disease just attached to them, and they begin to torment their lives until they die as well and become a dark disease. And so watch your life, okay? Because even in death, you impact somebody. Even in death, if you are dark disease, meaning that you will be tormenting people. All right. So on that note, we would like to hear your comment. Please subscribe. Please hit the bell button so that whenever we put videos out, you'll be able to be notified. Peace and blessings.